So here's my beautiful girlfriend cutting the watermelon for me. And I actually like to just slam, like pick up a watermelon and get a rock and just slam it down on it and crack it open. I feel like I'm, back to nature, back to caveman style when I do that. Seeded watermelon is definitely the best. It's far tastier than non-seeded watermelon. Here I am in Reseda, but there's the watermelon, and they're seeded. And you can usually tell they're elongated more. The non-seeded ones are rounder. They're more just like a ball, and the seeded ones are usually oval or longer. And there, I just grabbed it with my hand and I dipped it in the water or in the juice of the watermelon, and there you see the little footprint, the dinosaur footprint. Now there I am. I just dipped it, and then there's one water seed there, and I eat it. Who cares? One seed out of how many do you usually get if you cut it sideways? When you normally cut it. There, I just kind of dip it back in the watermelon juice, and it's so tasty, and it's right from your hand. You're not tasting any metal or anything like that. Now the way I like to do it is I kind of dig in there. You'll learn your how to do it, but I like to go in there and start digging there. I just drank some of the juice. You'll have excess juice after a while. So there's my fingers, and I'm starting to work it, kind of like a guy works a girl's you-know-what. See that? It's just the same thing, okay? And you just start eating it, and you can get your whole hand in there, and it looks nasty, it looks caveman style, and so what? You can't care what people think. If you care, then this is not for you. And if you care and you want to do it in private, go in the backyard, like I did.
Let go. I got it.
And there's my girlfriend, and she's grossed out. Now here's the Japanese watermelon. I don't know if they're seeded or not, but I've seen some pictures that they are, so that's pretty cool. That's the squares they make, and they do gifts, and then they do designs like that dude. It's pretty fucking cool. Can't beat a design on a watermelon. That's just so sick. Now this is crazy stuff I'm going to show you, like this Running Man thing with all these flowers around it. That's a bad image as far as quality, but there you go on that. Aha! How the hell do you do that? A little too much time on your hand. But the Japanese, they're pretty into their watermelon. There's a flower coming out of it. I mean, it's pretty awesome. You could do a lot more with the watermelon than you can do with the pumpkin in Halloween because of the water. Look at all those images. The guy coming out of it on the left, top left. I mean, just rewind this and look at this again. These are really cool. This image right here. And I mean, I don't know how long it lasts, but I suspect if you buy, cut flowers for your girlfriend, they die pretty quick unless you put them in water. Maybe you put this in the fridge or something. I don't know. Bunch of hearts. Now you got to be careful, because, and now look at that, like, that's like a whatever, those Japanese gangsters, those tattoos. But trying to get to the next image. I think it's the next one. But yeah, look at that. I mean, you could do so much with the Japanese. Do so much with it, especially I mean, this is crazy. But you could just freeze it and keep it forever. Maybe you can. And now you got to be careful, because you start to like your watermelons, you become a watermelon head, like me. I love watermelon. And you start wearing watermelon shoes, and then you got to watch out. You got to be careful. I back in my days when I was raw, I used to eat a whole watermelon sometimes. And I was skinny too, and I started transporting watermelon around. People on the airport carry their luggage. I carry my watermelon. This is the picture of what I carried it with. And then my girlfriends, I had two. I like pumpkin too, and they started wearing it because they got into it too. These are my exes though. Don't tell my girlfriend. So that's it. Watermelon is amazing fruit. The unseeded is just weird. It's not natural. I still eat it though when they don't have seeded at the supermarket. But seeded, and you know it, and if you want to cut it and pick out all those damn seeds, go ahead, cut it with a knife, pick out all those damn seeds. But that's just a waste of time. And why are you doing it? Just wash your hands and use your hands. Okay, that's all you need to do. You don't need to worry about what people think. If you're with a girlfriend or you're with a boyfriend that cares enough to like dump you or break up with you or leave you, then let them go. You don't want that type of person in your life. Okay? My girlfriend, she thinks it's the grossest thing in the world, but she loves me. She's not like nothing's changing, This is not the worst I've done. She knows I'm a caveman. So this is how I love to eat seeded watermelon. It's not the cleanest way, and it's not the most beautiful way, and people in public will go, what are you doing? That's so disgusting, blah 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 blah. But it's the most efficient way to eat seeded watermelon, so you're not eating seeds.